Welcome to your new job at the Fuji Pokemon Sanctuary. As you know, the first of our sanctuaries was founded by the late and great Pokemon scientist and caretaker, Dr. Fuji. As an employee, you will be responsible for the care and maintenance of Pokemon, their habits, and adoption progress. My name is Ray, and I will be walking you through the tasks as a team member. Phew! Okay, introductions are done. Sorry about that. I'd have to give this whole spiel to every newbie. But enough of the boring stuff. What's your name? Where are you from? Whoa, you're from Galar? I heard that it's so cold there. Is it true there's a Pokemon there that smells like apple pie? Oh my gosh, and Leon. I've always wanted to see one of his battles live. Sorry. I got carried away, huh? The manager is always fussing at me about that. I can't help it, though. I'm just an excitable person. And speaking of excitement, are you excited to meet the Pokemon you will be working with? Awesome. Now, don't be upset if they don't come out to meet you right away. Many of our Pokemon are slow to trust. So just kind of hang close to me for now and let them come to you. Don't worry, they'll warm up to you in no time. Well, there's a few things you'll be in charge of: feeding, grooming, exercise, habit upkeep. They all have specialized regimes and diets, and their environments need to be kept in pristine condition. It's a big job. All right, looks like you're full-time staff. That means we'll be working together a lot. Let me introduce you to the first Pokemon you'll be working with. Oh, before you go in, this Pokemon has a chip in the blade of his helmet. So, just don't bring it up or stare too long, okay? It's very insecure about it. You see, Pawniard was abandoned by its squad, presumably after a tough battle that damaged its helmet blade. It was in very poor state when we found it. Oh, don't worry, it won't attack unless provoked. It's perfectly sweet once it warms up to you. It'll take time to build friendships with the Pokemon here, but I know you can do it. So, Pawniard gets dry food and protein in the morning. In the evening, they get fresh greens and berries, as well as iron supplements. There are portion guides in the food storage, but I'll be helping with meal prep for the first few times. Here's their schedule for training and social time, but that will mostly be done by their handler. Oh yeah, most Pokemon here bond with a particular employee and end up doing most of their rehabilitation with them. You'll get to meet the Pokemon I handle later. I'm sure you will. Maybe not right away, but everyone does eventually. Isn't the bond between people and Pokemon amazing? No, most of our Pokemon don't battle. But there are certain types, like fighting and steel, that benefit from a more intense workout and healthy competition. Pawniard only trains with its handler now. Here, let's move into grooming. Pawniard gets a wipe down with a soft cloth at the end of the day. This thing, squeeze here, see? It's to get the dirt out of its joints. Every week it gets a bath with a steel-type solvent, then a good oiling to keep out moisture, and then checkups once a month. You saw Nurse Joy when you came in, right? She'll get together with you once checkup time comes around. We're not going to make you memorize any appointments off the bat. Alright, so next up is Nuzleaf and Seedot. They were brought here after a wildfire destroyed their home. Here, they live in the Garden Sanctuary. Oh, watch out for traps. Sorry about that. Nuzleaf is a protective big sister. You probably won't see her or Seedot for a while. Not until they decide they can trust you. I hope it's okay we gave you some of the more reclusive Pokemon. Your application said you've worked with dark and ghost types, so we figured it'd be a good fit with these guys. Oh, good. Well, the great thing about grass types is that they're pretty self sufficient. Most of them, anyway. They'll forage or photosynthesize for most of their nutrients. But we do provide supplements when they need, and the occasional treat. You'll need to tend to the garden more than the Pokemon in this case. Remember, a Pokemon's health is a reflection of its environment. They'll mostly clean themselves in the sprinkler. They do require pruning now and again, though. More so Nuzleaf. But Seedot gets the occasional twig. Don't worry, I'll teach you how. Over here is the tool shed, where you'll find your gloves, shears, fertilizer, and the like. Oh, shh. Over there, see? It's Seedot. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay, see you later then, little guy. Alright, so let me introduce you to the last friends you'll be looking after. Yep, that's right. You'll actually get to meet them this time. Well, sort of. They probably won't acknowledge you, but you'll be able to see them. Two of them at least. Let's stop by the storage closet for a pack of batteries and head downstairs. Okay, you got the double A's, right? Good. One more thing. Move slowly and don't make too much noise, okay? As long as you speak quieter than the radio, you're good. I'm Duscnoir's handler, so let me take care of him. He's more likely to run than fight, but it might overwhelm him if you approach too soon. Duscnoir, coming in. I have a new friend with me. There's my sweet boy. Hi, Dusky. Look, I brought a friend. Say hi. See, they're very kind. They're going to help me look after you from now on. I'm going to change the batteries in his radio. Here, you'll need a couple too. See that big kennel over there? No, it's not for a big Pokemon. It's for two small ones. Plusle and Minun. Plusle and Minun are inseparable. We found them in an abandoned Team Rocket base. They were almost completely drained. Poor things. Officer Jenny said they were being used to power some machine. I don't know what kind of machine. With these sorts of cases, we only know what the authorities tell us. Since you're not from around here, you won't really know, huh? Well, there was a blackout a few nights before they were found. A Plusle or Minun by itself isn't very strong, no. But apparently they're a force to be reckoned with when they train together properly. Just put the batteries in front of their kennel and one of them should come out to grab them. Eventually. Did you see them? It was just for a second. But they came out. Both of them, too. You must be pretty special, huh? Duscnoir? We're not exactly sure. I found him while I was heading home from the beach one night. He was pacing by the harbor when I passed him on my bike. I had a portable radio with me and he liked it so much that he followed me home. Yeah, radios are the only thing that keeps his attention. But he is a sweet boy, aren't you, Dusky? Aw, he's pretending not to hear me. He must be grumpy because I've given you attention. Isn't he precious? So, I usually tend to Dusknoir's feeding and exercise. I know you're used to dark and ghost types, but I think you'll do well with Plusle and Minium. Right now, they only play with each other in Dusknoir. So you'll help them socialize with Pokemon and people. Don't worry, I'll be there to guide you if you get stuck. Well, that's everyone. I think you'll be a valuable asset to the team. And welcome to the family. So, what's everybody's favorite Pokemon? Mine are Snorlax and Clefable, mainly because they were two of my favorite from Gen 1, which I only actually played a couple years ago. But I had a Snorlax that I named Big Yen and a Clefable named Bubblegum. The Clefable was my special user. It knew like flamethrower and everything that like that. And the Snorlax, I gave Payday and leveled him up to 100. So he's just one punching things and shanking their wallet out of them.